And welcome to Hornet Arena on the campus of Bryant High School for the first boys contest in the 2020 6A state tournament. Game 2 of the day. We just saw North Little Rock dispatch of Rogers Heritage in girls action, and now our first boys game of the day. The 5 seed out of the West, the Bentonville West Wolverines taking on the 4 seed out of the Central, the Little Rock Central Tigers. Derek Ruskin with you here, the Mascot Media crew here in Bryant as we get ready for this one. The Tigers enter the game winners of their last 4. The Wolverines dropped their regular season finale, but before that won 2 games. And it is a matchup of 2 teams that have met earlier this season. Back in December, they got together in Conway, and Central won that game 56-53. Now, teams change a lot through the course of 2+ months, but if that's any indication, we should be in store for a heck of a ball game here between Central and the West Wolverines. About to introduce the lineups. The Wolverines will be the visiting team. The winner of this game will get Harbor, the winners of the 6A West, tomorrow at 5:30. And I'm not sure about Central's history versus Harbor, but the Wolverines have never defeated the Wildcats in their, as they wrap up their 4th season of competition at the varsity level. So Harbor is a loaded team. Obviously, they went through the 6A West, got around Fayetteville, a very good Rogers team. And that will be the opponent waiting for the winner of this game. Brian Ross, the head coach for the Central Tigers, had great success in Little Rock. 36 years of age, is his first year taking over the Central program. Has done a really nice job getting them to the state tournament in that loaded 6A Central. The Wolverines in their 4th year of varsity competition and making their 4th straight tournament. They did win a tournament game a couple years ago against Southside when the tournament was in North Little Rock. They lost to the eventual state champion Northside last year. The starters for the Wolverines: number 2, Dylan Bailey, a 6'2 senior. Number 4, Dalton McDonald. Number 15, the freshman, Dawson Price, making his first start. Cade Ruffner, number 31, a 6'4 sophomore. And Jonas Hickson, a 6'2 senior. The Central Tigers are going to start Cody Robinson, along with Carter Allen, a 6'1 senior, Daniel Washington, Corey Camper Jr., a 6'3 junior, and C.J. Price, a senior, for head coach Brian Ross. The starters being introduced here to the crowd. We figure there's a lot of people in Northwest Arkansas who are Wolverine fans or family members who could not make it down here for the 2:30 start, so we're happy to have you with us, and I'm sure there's the same on the Central side. Fans who couldn't make it here because of the work day, but we're happy to bring you the game here with Mascot Media on each school's respective app as we get ready for basketball. Again, Central will be the home team. There was a little bit of a snafu with the starting lineup turned into the public address announcer. But now that has been squared away, so you'll have the visiting team introduced last. Kind of unique. Wolverines lost their last matchup 80-67 at Bentonville Friday night. Central defeated Catholic 51-39 in their last ball game to wrap up the regular season. They're 8-6 in the league. The West Wolverines finished 5-9 in 6A West play. And it's worth pointing out, we'll talk about how loaded the 6A Central is. Last year, West played the 4 seed from the Central North side. I mentioned that they were beaten in that game. That 4 seed went on to win the whole state tournament last year, Northside. So is that something that bodes well for the Tigers, who entered this tournament as the 4 seed? Well, the road begins right here. Jonas Hickson jumping against Daniel Washington. Central in the white uniforms, they're the home team. West in the road navy blues with gold numbers and the script West High across the chest. The officials are talking about something, and I'm not sure what it is. Now they're going over the scores table. And I think they're checking to make sure the right lineup is in the scorebook that was announced with West, because Coach Greg White of the West Wolverines is at the official scorer as well. If there's an error with the scorebook, it would result in an administrative technical, and we'd start the game with Central shooting free throws. Still a conference over at the scores table. We'll see if an announcement is made so we can tell you what the ruling is here. Now Coach Ross from Central is getting an explanation. And this game will start with free throws. An error with the scorebook, and Central will start out shooting free throws. Corey Camper is at the free throw line here for Central. There was some sort of error with the scorebook on the west side, and that will result in this game starting with free throws. Sort of an inauspicious way to begin a state tournament game. First free throw goes in for Camper. And they've just announced exactly what we told you. It's an incorrect information in the scorebook, results in a technical. It's an administrative technical, and it's 2 free throws for Camper, and it'll be Central ball. So we will not have a tip. We will have Central start out with the basketball and a 2-0 lead before the game even gets underway. Into the corner, Robinson passes it around. Here's Allen driving and dishing, and that three-pointer is off the mark. Long rebound, tracked down by the Tigers. It was Allen who kept it alive for Robinson. Over into the corner. This is C.J. Price bringing it out between the circles here. Allen. Once again, now it's Camper, or excuse me, that's Price. Price penetrates inside the arc, picked up defensively by Dalton McDonald for the Wolverines. Open look here at a 3, Carter Allen off target, and the ball will go out of bounds to the Wolverines. Well, that was a big defensive stand because it could have been 4 or 5-0 before West even touches the basketball. But instead, Wolverine defense holds, and now they'll get a shot at it only down 2. Because of that administrative technical to start off the game. Here's Hickson out on the perimeter. Ruffner drives, spins, leaves it short, and the rebound is pulled down by Camper for the Tigers. Here's Allen. Over to Price. We have played just about a minute and a half here in the first quarter of our first boys game in the state tournament. Pass out of the reach of Robinson and out of bounds, and the Wolverines will have it. By the way, that's only the second technical on West all year. There's a pass broken up. Robinson takes it away. C.J. Price. Entry pass knocked away by McDonald. Dalton in the front court, Bailey. Bailey cut off on the baseline. Back out to Hickson, and now back to Dylan Bailey. He'll take one from distance. Off the back of the iron. Off and running goes Allen, and he's fouled in transition. So Dylan Bailey will pick up his first personal foul. So the information, just to kind of put a ribbon on this, West intended to start Riley Buccino, number 12, but the scorers table had number 15, Dawson Price, a freshman, starting. There's a takeaway. Dalton McDonald on a run-out with the first points of the game for the Wolverines. So we're level at 2.5 minutes into the ballgame. Allen now to Price. Tigers set to make their first substitution of the game at the next dead ball. Long two here for Robinson off the front of the rim. Here comes Bailey. Bailey plows over the defender, and that's an offensive foul. So that's two quick ones on Dylan Bailey, the top scorer for the Wolverines. He will go to the bench and be replaced by Steven Dyson, a 6-foot junior. Game level at 2 here as Central brings the ball into the front court. Jeremiah Jones has entered the game, number 5 in the white uniform for the Tigers. Pull-up jumper from the foul line by Price, and he knocks it down. C.J. Price with his first bucket of the game, and Central is in front by a deuce. Double team here, a trap on McDonald. He's able to fight out of it. To the corner, Riley Buccino, a 3, no good. Here come the Tigers again. This is Jones. Deflected and stolen. Here's McDonald with another run-out opportunity. He had to change his direction. It's followed up and in by Ruffner. Cade Ruffner with his first points of the game. And we're level at 4. Three-pointer from distance, knocked down by Cody Robinson. First three-pointer of the game. Here's Dyson, now to Ruffner. Trap on him, back to McDonald. Crisp passes here by the Wolverines. Hickson inside, turns, can't hit. Tipped up by Dyson, doesn't go. Dyson gets another rebound, out to McDonald. His 3 is good. So McDonald answers with a triple, and we've got a quick timeout taken here. 3:43 to go in the first quarter. This game is tied at 7, and you're watching the 6A state tournament.
Whatever happens out there today, remember, you have the Hilton app.
Will the Hilton app help us pick the starters?
Great question. No. But it can help you pick your room from the floor plan.
Can the Hilton app help us score?
Yeah, it's not that kind of thing, but you can score free Wi-Fi.
Can it help us win?
Hey. We're all winners with the Hilton Price Match Guarantee, all right? Man, you guys are adorable. All right, let's go lose this soccer game. Come on. Book with the Hilton app. If you find a lower rate, we match it and give you 25% off that stay. Expect better. Expect Hilton.
Hampton Inn by Hilton in Bryant. A proud supporter of high school athletics, Hampton Inn offers free Wi-Fi, a hot breakfast, an indoor heated pool, fitness center, and meeting space. Hampton Inn is honored to be part of the 6A state basketball tournament in Bryant. The Hampton Inn by Hilton in Bryant is the official hotel of the 6A state basketball tournament broadcast. 7-7 ball game here. A foul on a 3, and it goes in. McDonald got into Robinson, and Robinson will have a chance for a 4-point play. It's the first foul on Dalton McDonald, and the fourth on the Wolverines. Pardon me. And here's Cody Robinson with a chance for 4. Rims off, McDonald gets a rebound. An active quarter for Dalton McDonald, who is also the Wolverines' starting quarterback. Thought about a 3 there, now drives, scoops it up and gets fouled. The foul is on C.J. Price, it's his first. And it'll put Dalton McDonald at the free throw line here for the Wolverines. McDonald has been here before. The Wolverines played Bryant twice in football this year. Both games were blowout wins by Bryant on their way to a state championship in 7A football. So you always wonder about McDonald and Jonas Hicks in there, 51, who's also on the football team. If there's any extra motivation coming back to this city where it didn't go so well in football to try and get some of that back on the basketball side. 7 for McDonald early. It's 10-9. Central leads by 1. We're approaching the 3-minute mark here in the first quarter. The drive, and Murdoch misses. Here comes West the other direction. McDonald once again lobs it up. Higson. The lob pass was broken up by the Tigers. And it'll be out of bounds, and they'll say it was last touched by West, so the Tigers will have the basketball. That was a great defensive play there by the Tigers to break up the lob. This West team is not known for its dunking. I'm not quite sure what the objective was there. There's a foul right in front of Coach White. And he's not pleased with the call. Neither is Dalton McDonald. That's 2 early now on Dalton McDonald. So McDonald has 2. Bailey's got 2. And here comes Tucker Bowman, a freshman in his first state tournament action. Off the window, that's 2 for Jones. Central by 3. Here's Buccino underneath. Higson, it rims off. Rebounded by the Tigers. It's Jones bringing it the other direction. They lob it inside, and it's put home by Kyler Hudson. It's a 7-2 run right now by Central to go up by 5. And Bowman has it taken away. Here is Camper laying it in. Timeout Wolverines. 9-2 run for the Tigers. They're up 16-9. And West takes a 30-second timeout. We'll be back.
Washington Regional Urgent Care is a convenient, cost-effective option to the emergency room. Open late and on weekends. Just walk in. No appointment needed.
We're back. A quick timeout here by the Wolverines. It is a 9-2 run for the Tigers. And they have opened up a 7-point lead here on West. With 2 of their 2 starting guards forced to the bench. Now they're both on the floor with 2 fouls. So a roll of the dice here by Coach White, but he needs these guys on the floor. Dylan Bailey and Dalton McDonald both on the floor for the Wolverines with 2 fouls as Central goes to the press. Buccino gets around his defender. Nearly had it taken from behind. Swings it back to McDonald. Dalton down the lane, puts it up, gets fouled. So 2 more free throws coming for Dalton McDonald. Kyler Hudson for Central picks up the foul. It's his first. And so McDonald at the foul line for 2. Free throw drops in. McDonald's got 8 of Bentonville West's first 10 of the game. Dyson comes in. Bailey checks out. They do not want him to get 3 fouls in the first half. And the official is clearing out some space. The cheerleaders under the goal. McDonald has it bounce off the front of the rim. It's rebounded by Robinson. Check it, that was Jones with the board. Now Jones with the 3. In and out, rebounded by Ruffner. McDonald with Buccino ducking out of the way of the outlet pass. Dalton off the dribble. Buccino in the corner. There's McDonald with 1:25 to go here in the quarter. Long pass. Kept alive. Scrambling with it. Robinson keeps it, gets it from Jones. Here's Camper dumping it off, and it's 2 for Hudson. A helter-skelter play, and it works out in the Tigers' favor. They've got an 8-point lead. 8-1 run now for Central. Buccino. Ruffner got open. A three-pointer is good. Well, Cade Ruffner has 5 now, and it's a 5-point ball game. A lot of contact away from the ball and an offensive foul on Central. They will call Kyler Hudson for his second. Wolverines will get Bailey in the game, and Luke Allen, a 6-foot senior, checks in as well. Central will send Camper back in. Check it, they will send Johnny White into the game. And Hudson will check out with 2 fouls. 5-point ball game here as Bailey kicks it. Now Buccino. Buccino had it slapped away and got it back. Open again, Ruffner another 3. This one bounces off. Rebound Buccino, and he puts it home. It bounced right to Riley Buccino, and he knew what to do with it. Final 10 seconds of the quarter here. C.J. Price will hand it off. Jones with 4, with 3. Got to hurry. At the buzzer. That'll count if it goes. No good by Camper. That's the end of the first quarter. Central has an 18-15 lead over the West Wolverines after 1 quarter of play. This is the 6A state tournament.
In this part of the country, it's a way of life. You're going about your day without a cloud in the sky. Then suddenly, you find yourself wondering how solid your home really is. With nearly 25 years of certified experience, let our team give you the same assurance on a stormy night that you feel on a clear afternoon. Before the downpour, before the leaks, call Foster Roofing. Serving Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley since 1994.
Derek Ruska back with you here in Bryant. 6A state tournament. Second quarter about to get underway. Little Rock Central with an 18-15 lead over the Bentonville West Wolverines. West will have the ball to start the second quarter. They've scored the last 5 in the ball game. And here we go. Right back to Dylan Bailey from Dalton McDonald, and second quarter action underway here in the beautiful Hornet Arena. Here's Luke Allen with the ball. Higson's in there. And we've got a carry. Allen called for a carry. That'll turn it over to the Tigers. Camper, Price, Jones, Robinson, and Johnny White, the 5 on the floor for the Tigers to start the quarter. Price will bring it back out front. Now get it to Camper. Both these teams hang their hat on defense. We've seen that in the first quarter. Nice move through the lane, and the jumper goes for Jeremiah Jones. Jones has 4, and it's a 5-point game. Central's led by as many as 7. McDonald penetrates, dishes to Allen. Back out front to Higson. And now here's Cade Ruffner, starting and stopping his motion. Double teamed here near the elbow. Gets it away, McDonald. And McDonald double dribbled. He was open if he'd have caught the ball cleanly. Could have had a look at a 3, but he didn't. And it's a turnover for the Wolverines. Riley Buccino checks back in for West. And Cade Ruffner will head to the sidelines. Winner will get the Harbor Wildcats tomorrow at around 5:30. Let's see, that's the 4th game of the day here, so the odds of it starting on time are quite low. Here is a Price 3 off the heel. Bailey gets the rebound. Bailey, and a foul on the steal attempt by Johnny White. Check it, it's Corey Camper Jr. with his first personal foul. 32, not 22. on the sideline. A deep three here for Dylan Bailey off the inbound, and he knocks it down. First points of the game for Dylan Bailey. He can fill it up. That's his first bucket of the game. And he's pulled the Wolverines within 2. Mid-range jumper way off by Jones. Rebound goes back to Robinson. Step back 3. Count it. That's the third 3 for Robinson. He's got 9 points in the ball game. And again, Central leads by 5. Bailey, double team. Finds Buccino. Back to Bailey, cutting. Whistle, offensive foul, and that's the third on Dylan Bailey. Well, that's a huge play there. West top scorer has to go to the bench now with 3 fouls. He'll be replaced by Dawson Price, the freshman. And will we see Dylan Bailey again in the second half? It's unlikely with 3 fouls. Big opportunity in this game. Central trying to expand a lead. The Wolverines trying to hold the line and keep this close with their top scorer on the bench. That shot off the mark by Jones. Rebound pulled down by Hickson. McDonald tracks that one down. Nearly sailed wide of the mark. And McDonald is fouled. A reach in on Johnny White. That's his first. So Central now will bring Daniel Washington back into the game. And Johnny White will take a seat. The Wolverines will inbound in front of the Tiger bench across the way. 5-point ball game. Buccino at the angle, drives, turns. Pretty move by Buccino, and he draws a foul. That was a nice move by Riley Buccino. The foul on Central is the 6th team foul, and Riley Buccino's at the free throw line for the Wolverines with a pair. Knocks down the first one. So that's 3 now for Buccino. And he got them both. So Buccino's got 4. Dyson re-enters the game for West. McDonald will get a break. He's got 2 fouls. They're trying to keep him from getting his 3rd foul here. 3-point game, 23-20. 5 minutes to go in the first half. Camper has it deflected, and it's gathered by Ruffner. Buccino missed the layup. Rebound pulled down by the Tigers. Allen attacks, counted at 1. Carter Allen with the bucket. Cade Ruffner picks up the foul for the Wolverines, his first, and Allen has a chance for the 3-point play. Off the back of the iron, and Hickson gets the rebound. Five-point game. Buccino pulls up and fires. Off the front of the rim. Big collision on the rebound, and a foul is called. Bodies hit the deck. Steven Dyson taking a shot there, and they're going to get Dyson with the foul, his first. It's the 7th foul on the Wolverines, so we'll go to the other end for a 1-and-1. Dalton McDonald coming back in here for West. And it's a 1-and-1 for Jeremiah Jones. 4 points for him tonight, or today, I should say. And he'll get the bonus. This would match the largest Tiger lead of the half if he can make this one. He's done it. 6 for Jeremiah Jones off the bench. And Little Rock Central has a 7-point lead, and they've got the press on once again. for this ensuing West inbound. C.J. Price just re-entered the game for Central. Hickson inbounding. McDonald had it taken away. Pull-up jumper, and they're going to get a foul on Hickson here. Jonas Hickson picks up his first personal foul. And it's 2 free throws here for Corey Camper Jr. He's got 4 points in this first half. Got the first one. Steven Dyson just went to the back to get checked out. He is limping back to the Wolverine bench. We'll see if he's available to re-enter the game at some point here. 6 for Camper. Bailey re-enters the game. And it's a 9-point Tiger lead, their largest of the game. Dawson nearly took the extra step. Trapped in the backcourt. And it is out of bounds to the Wolverines. McDonald comes back in, and Price will sit down. Ahead to Hickson, finding Ruffner, rejected by Robinson. And Central tracks it down in the corner. Big time block by Robinson. Camper Jr. to the cup for 2. 8-0 run for the Tigers. They're up 11. Nearly a steal once again. Ruffner, and that's poked away. More active hands by this Tiger defense. They are everywhere, swarming with those active hands defensively. Here's Hickson. McDonald finds Ruffner. Inside of 4 minutes to go until halftime. Bailey thought about it, now kicks it. Bailey's in there with 3 fouls, and Buccino hits a 3. That's his first of this game. But he can stroke it from out there, and we've got a timeout on the floor. 31-23. The Wolverines have taken a lead, and we'll be back after this.
On game day, football players aren't the only ones suiting up. Our crew's ready for any play.
Yeah. Can I get 1 box? Extra sauce and toast. Hydrated Idaho, Idaho. Tailgate to go.
So that's a box combo with extra cane sauce, Texas toast, fresh squeezed lemonade with crinkle cut fries, and a 25-finger tailgate?
Nailed it.
Football's just part of who we are. Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers. One love.
So we've returned here. Central leads by 8. 3:39 to go until halftime. Tigers will inbound it. No pressure here for the Wolverines as Central brings it up. C.J. Price along with Camper Jr. and Jones out there, as well as Washington and Robinson. Going in and throwing it down. Jeremiah Jones rocks the rim. Ten-point game. Buccino goes to the baseline. Dyson, ball knocked out of bounds, and it'll go to the Tigers. Well, that was some highlight play by Jeremiah Jones. Central going to let a little time run off the clock here. They've got a 10-point lead. Certainly all the momentum. Here is Jones going in again, and he's fouled this time. That's on Dalton McDonald. That's his third. And Jeremiah Jones is at the free throw line here for the Tigers. So McDonald's got 3, Bailey's got 3. This is not the half the Wolverines were looking for to start out this state tournament. And things are going perfectly according to plan to the Central Tigers right now. McDonald goes to the bench. Luke Allen replaces him. Jones in and out. Rebounded by Buccino. Buccino, big time pick from Hickson. Buccino to the paint, and he took the extra step. Well, the scorebook error to start the game for West, unfortunately, has kind of set the tone for the Wolverines. Open in the corner, three-pointer, Robinson, book it. That's his 4th hit from downtown. And it is a 14-point Tiger lead. We hit the 2-minute mark here in the first half. Here's Dyson. Back out, Allen will rise and fire a 3. Rattles in. Friendly rim for Luke Allen with a 3-pointer. And it's an 11-point game once again with 100 seconds to go until halftime. Allen picked up on the perimeter. Hickson comes out there. Camper in the lane, got his defender in the air, now kicks it back out. To the rim, shot doesn't go, rebound, Allen goes up again, gets it to drop, and the foul. Carter Allen now with a chance for the 3-point play. Riley Buccino is tagged with the foul, that's his first. 1:11 to go in the first half. And Carter Allen misses the free throw, it's rebounded by Dyson. Can the Wolverines get this to single digits before halftime? It's got to be the goal right now. Ruffner off the dribble, lost it, and then on the baseline, Robinson trying to gather it, but he ran out of real estate over there. It'll stay with the Wolverines here with 59 seconds to go in the half. Allen to inbound it. Got to get it in before the 5 count, and he does. Hickson. Here's Buccino. Riley driving, kicking it out. Allen. Nearly another steal by the Tigers there. Ruffner able to haul in the pass, and now there will be a steal and a run out for Jones, and he misses the dunk this time, and the ball bounces out of bounds. It'll be West ball. Well, Jones trying to put an exclamation point on the first half, but he misses the dunk. And now the Wolverines will have it. Down by 13. Allen. And a foul here on Jones. A rough sequence for Jones. He misses a dunk, and now he gets called for his first personal foul. It's the 7th team foul on Central, so it's a 1-and-1 now for Luke Allen. So Allen for the 1-and-1. Rims off. Rebound, Robinson. We're under half a minute here. Tigers in no hurry. Carter Allen dribbling it down. Down to 6 seconds. Deep 3, Robinson. Off the iron. Hickson, 2-1. 3/4 court heave. Hits the glass, and that's it for the first half of play. Central with a strong half of basketball, up 39-26 on the 5 seed out of the West. the Bentonville West Wolverines, with the winner moving on to face Harbor in the next round tomorrow. 39-26. Little Rock Central leads it at the break. We'll come back with halftime in a moment. We're back here getting ready for the start of the second half between the Little Rock Central Tigers and the West Wolverines. It's 39-26. Central leading at the break. Tigers led in scoring by Cody Robinson with 12. Jeremiah Jones with 9 off the bench. 8 for Corey Camper Jr. 4 points for Carter Allen and 4 for Kyler Hudson, and also 2 points for the senior C.J. Price. The Wolverines led by Dalton McDonald with 8. Riley Buccino with 7. 5 for Cade Ruffner. And then a 3-pointer for Dylan Bailey and Luke Allen with 3 points as well. So the Wolverines with their starting backcourt with foul trouble. Both Dylan Bailey and Dalton McDonald, the starting guards, got 3 fouls in that first half, so their time was limited. Particularly Bailey, who only scored 3 points in the first half. He is one of the best scorers in the 6A West Conference. Will he have a big second half? He's going to need to if the Wolverines are going to overcome a 13-point halftime deficit. The winner of this game will face Harbor tomorrow at 5:30. Harbor's girls team is next on the floor here. They'll take on Mount St. Mary's. And the winner of that game will face Conway tomorrow evening here in Bryant in the 6A state tournament. Terrific facility. I know it's only the second game of the tournament, but everything has been great so far, from the folks in the parking lot helping you find where you needed to go to workers at the gates, hospitality room, everything first class here in a first class facility here in Bryant at their arena. This is their first year of this arena, and it is outstanding. It will be Tiger ball as we start the second half. And again, they're up by 13. They end the first half on a 16-6 run. And we mentioned off the top, Northside, the 4 seed, won the state tournament last year. Central's the 4 seed this year. And they've won 4 in a row. Are they getting hot at the right time? They look terrific in the first 16 minutes of this game. Clock hasn't started. They're going to redo it. Oh, Mulligan. The clock never started. And it'll be a Tiger ball. They're going to take time off the clock, perhaps. They're going to make a correction to the clock, I think. Maybe not. Okay, now we're underway. Oh, they did. Okay, they took a few seconds off. A clunky start to both halves in this game. How do you like that? Game started with Wes making a mistake with the official scorebook and being assessed at administrative technical. And now Robinson hits a 3. That's his 5th three-pointer of the game. 15 points for Cody Robinson, the sophomore. Here's Dylan Bailey off to Buccino. Riley on the drive is fouled. Jeremiah Jones called for his second personal foul. This is McDonald inbounding here. Bailey on the baseline, muscles it up. It rattles off, got his own miss, then missed again, and then Robinson secures the rebound for the Tigers. Here's Camper. And he's fouled by Ruffner. Cade Ruffner called for his second. Tigers inbound on the baseline. And it's knocked away by Ruffner. It'll stay here. 1 minute and 2 seconds into the third. Camper again to put it into play. Robinson gives it up. Camper. Jones nearly lost it. Here's Price. Jones goes to the spin, kicks it out, Three ball off target by Robinson, and McDonald secures the rebound for West. Largest lead of the game for the Tigers. Bailey, a corner three. Won't go. Offensive board, Ruffner. Bailey will try it again and hit it. 6 for Dylan Bailey, a couple of threes. And the Wolverines are going to need a lot more of that. They're down 13 now. That's a deep three. Robinson, yes. He is feeling it. 18 points, 6 3-pointers for Cody Robinson. Here's Ruffner on the sideline. Ruffner just has it taken away by Johnson. He's got the pilfer and another dunk. Or Jones, I should say. He's got 11. Jeremiah Jones with the steal and the dunk and a timeout as the Tigers have an 18-point lead here in the third quarter. We'll be back.
Whatever happens out there today, remember, you have the Hilton app.
Will the Hilton app help us pick the starters?
Great question. No. But it can help you pick your room from the floor plan.
Can the Hilton app help us score?
Yeah, it's not that kind of thing, but you can score free Wi-Fi.
Can it help us win?
Hey. We're all winners with the Hilton Price Match Guarantee, all right? Man, you guys are adorable. All right, let's go lose this soccer game. Come on. Book with the Hilton app. If you find a lower rate, we match it and give you 25% off that stay. Expect better. Expect Hilton.
Washington Regional Urgent Care is a convenient, cost-effective option to the emergency room. Open late and on weekends. Just walk in. No appointment needed.
In
this part of the country, it's a way of life.
Start to the half for
You're
the
going
Central
about your
Tigers.
day with...
And they're up 47-29 on the West Wolverines. Hampton Inn by Hilton and Bryant is a proud supporter of high school athletics. Hampton Inn offers free Wi-Fi, a hot breakfast, indoor heated pool, fitness center, and meeting space. Hampton Inn is honored to be part of the 6A State basketball tournament in Bryant. The Hampton Inn by Hilton in Bryant, the official hotel of the 6A State basketball tournament broadcast. Nice move by Buccino, can't get it to go, and the rebound is secured by Hudson. Still an 18-point game, and that's 20-1. Corey Camper Jr. puts it down. And a three-point play opportunity for the Tigers. Jonas Hickson picks up his second personal foul. Wolverines bring in Brendan Honeycutt and Dax Peterson, along with Luke Allen here. And a three-point opportunity for Corey Camper Jr. He's got 10 points. Now he's got 11 points. 50-29. Here's Dylan Bailey to Allen. In the corner, Peterson, a three. Rattles off. Honeycutt gets the rebound. And Honeycutt with a nice move to put it in. First points for the senior off the bench, Brendan Honeycutt. 19-point game. Jones to the corner. Back out. And a 3-second call. Tigers will turn it over. And Coach Ross not pleased with the call. Wolverines trying to string together a couple of good possessions here. From the Hornets wing, Bailey misses the three. Peterson gets the offensive rebound, has it knocked away from behind. It'll stay here. Dylan Bailey was standing on that Hornets wing on the Bryant logo at midcourt. Bailey off the inbound, doubled. Nowhere to go, finds Honeycutt. Peterson's open, he'll pull it and hit from three. Dax Peterson hits a three ball. It's now a 16-point game. Under 4 to go here in the third. Jones to the baseline, and a foul on the Wolverines. Luke Allen picks up his first. Tigers will make a substitution here and get Daniel Washington back in the game. Kyler Hudson will take a seat. Tiger ball. Baseline inbound. 16-point lead for Central. Trying to face Harbor. Tomorrow. Just inside the arc. That doesn't go. Back tap. Back to Camper. And his pass to the corner is wide of the mark, looking for Jones, and the Tigers turn it over. Dylan Bailey brings it up here for Bentonville West. Behind the back dribble, hesitation, lost it on the way up, nearly tapped into the goal it looked like, and somehow Robinson walks the tightrope over there and stays in bounds. Jones picked up by Peterson, now a switch. Jones drives in, knocked down, no call, and out of bounds to the Wolverines. Still a 16-point game. Peterson lost it on the way to the goal. Jones challenged by Honeycutt, and that's going to be an intentional foul. And good sportsmanship by Honeycutt to help him up right away. But they've called an intentional foul on Honeycutt. He's surprised. That's the first foul on Honeycutt, and it'll put Jones at the free throw line. Jeremiah Jones, 11 points in the ball game, now 12. One more here for Jones. And he makes both free throws. 13 for Jones, 52-34, back to an 18-point game. We're under 3 minutes to go here in the third quarter, and it'll be Central ball on the baseline after the intentional. Camper Jr., guarded by Honeycutt. Crosses over to the block, left it short. Hickson with the board. Here's Dylan Bailey. Bailey lost the handle, got it back on the deck, and now it is taken by Jones. Now another pile up. And we've got a held ball, and West has the possession arrow. Great effort by both teams there. A double pile up. They are going to get a towel and get some of the moisture off the court here from that double pileup. We'll remind you the next game will be girls action between Harbor and Mount St. Mary. Game scheduled for a 4 p.m. tip. Bailey looking to inbound it. Honeycutt in the corner. Airmails it into the Wolverine bench. And West with the giveaway. This is Camper Jr., and he lost his dribble out of bounds. It'll be West ball. Peterson back to Bailey as we near the 2-minute mark here in the third quarter. And on the perimeter, a foul. Corey Camper Jr. is called for his second personal. Only the second team foul on Central. Wolverines have 4. And it's into Peterson. And this is an offensive foul on West. Jonas Hickson called for his third on a moving screen. Tigers bring it up. Allen, guarded by Bailey. Allen, fouled. It's on Dylan Bailey, and that's number 4. Corey Camper Jr. to inbound it here for Little Rock Central. Robinson, nearly a takeaway there. Jones tries to gather, the ball bouncing around and picked up by Hickson. Foul on the way up on Central. That's going to be on Jones, his third. Here's Allen. Back to Dylan Bailey. Luke Allen, a three-pointer. He misses, and the rebound gathered by Carter Allen and taken away by Peterson. Peterson on the baseline now fighting for the ball, and a foul is called. And it's on. The foul is on West on Luke Allen. That's his second. Brendan Honeycutt thought that should have been a tie ball. But they call a foul on the Wolverines, and it's been that kind of afternoon for the team in navy blue. This was a three-point game when these two teams got together back in December. Not today. Allen picks up the dribble. Nearly lost it. Now Allen. And a foul is called again on West. Brendan Honeycutt picks up his second. Carter Allen at the free throw line for 1-1. We mentioned this game started with a technical foul on West. It's only their second of the year. They're proud of the fact that there were no bench or coach technicals this season. The only other technical foul for the Wolverines came when a West scorer was thanking a passer. He pointed to the guy who gave him the assist, and the official interpreted that as a technical foul. That's a true story. Look out, flying out of bounds here, Robinson. And the ball is out of bounds, and it'll be Tiger ball. We've got a timeout on the floor with 57.6 to go in the third quarter, and Central in control. You're watching the 6A state tournament.
In this part of the country, it's a way of life. You're going about your day without a cloud in the sky. Then suddenly, you find yourself wondering how solid your home really is. With nearly 25 years of certified experience, let our team give you the same assurance on a stormy night that you feel on a clear afternoon. Before the downpour, before the leaks, call Foster Roofing, serving Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley since 1994.
Wolverines and Central Tigers. This is the first boys bracket game in the 6A state tournament. And the Central Tigers are up 52-34 in the final minute of the third quarter. The winner will play the 1 seed out of the West, the Harbor Wildcats. Here's Carter Allen down the baseline, denied by Allen. Great play by Luke Allen. Here's Dylan Bailey. He'll pull up and fire a three. Dylan Bailey, 52-37, 15-point game. Allen letting the clock run down. Wolverines not out there to force the 5 count. They're going to let it run down 2. Down to 10 seconds. Camper. To the corner. The 3 for Price. No. Hickson ran out of time. And that's it for the third quarter of play. 52-37. Little Rock Central has a 15-point lead after 3. This is the 6A state tournament.
Even know I can make your hands clap. Said I can make your hands clap. Somebody save your soul, 'cause you've been sinning in the city. I know too many troubles, all these lovers got you losing control. You like a drug to me, a luxury, my sugar and gold.
On game day, football players aren't the only ones suiting up. Our crew's ready for any play.
Yeah, can I get one box? Extra sauce and toast. Hydrated Idaho, Idaho. Tailgate to go.
So that's a box combo with extra cane sauce, Texas toast, fresh squeezed lemonade with crinkle cut fries, and a 25-finger tailgate.
Nailed it.
Football's just part of who we are. Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers. One love.
Derek Ruskin back with you here, Mascot Media Crew in Bryant. All the 6A tournament coverage. Tiger ball here to start the quarter, and now we've got a discussion again at the scorers table about something. Whatever it is appears to have been clarified. And it will indeed be Central ball as we start the fourth with a 15-point lead. Second game of the day, North Little Rock won comfortably over Rogers Heritage in our first game. On the girls' side. Girls' action will follow as Harbor will take on Mount St. Mary. Nowhere to go here for Camper, and he'll bring it back out. Here's Price. Price will take the 3. And the rebound is secured by Honeycutt, and he's hooked by Washington. That's the second, or the first on Washington. Wolverines are going to get McDonald back in the game. Bailey will check out. Here's Dalton McDonald, picked up by Price. McDonald, 8 points in the first half, has not scored in the second half. Luke Allen. Great feed underneath. Ruffner, Honeycutt rejected by Robinson. Buccino gets it back. His shot doesn't go. Rebound this time Jones to the other end. Nearly taken away by Allen. Pass goes out front where it's gathered by Price. And he'll settle things down here for Central. To the cup. Left it short. Allen the board. Ruffner. Corner. Back out. Three-pointer Ruffner. Off the back of the iron. Battle for the board. Allen hits the deck. It's brought down near midcourt by McDonald. Buccino, a 3. Count it. 10 for Riley Buccino, and the Wolverines have made this a 12-point game. Little pressure here. Central gets it over the line. Nice move to the cup. It doesn't go for Jones. Rebound, put back for Washington, his first points of the game. 14-point game. Here's McDonald to the corner. Allen for 3. Second three-point hit for Luke Allen. Wolverines hitting some threes here and keeping this one somewhat interesting. There's a foul on the way up the floor. Cade Ruffner picks up his 3rd. It's a 1-and-1 here for Corey Camper Jr. Missed the free throw, Bailey the rebound. He could cut this to single digits if you can believe that. to the corner. McDonald now, a three. Another one goes down. The Wolverines are lighting it up from three, and they have cut this to an 8-point game. Price, Washington, and he's an offensive foul. Daniel Washington picks up his second. This is incredible. The Wolverines have cut this to an 8-point game with 5 minutes remaining. Do we have our own March Madness on our hands? Ruffner, no. Rebound pulled down by the Tigers, and there's a foul. Washington got that board, and he got hacked. Jonas Hickson picks up his fourth. We'll go to the other end. It's a double bonus here. That's the 10th foul. It's over the limit. So 2 shots here for Central. Daniel Washington will shoot 2. And he misses the first one. Buccino and Honeycutt come in for West. Higson and Bailey to the bench. One more free throw here for Daniel Washington. And he makes it. 1 out of 2 for Washington at the stripe. So it is a 9-point game. 3-score game under 5 to go. McDonald drives in. McDonald, no. Follow, Ruffner, it doesn't go. And it's rebounded by Washington. And then a foul here given up. Camper was bumped. Luke Allen is going to pick up his 3rd foul here. Again, West over the limit. And so 2 free throws at this end for the Tigers. And again, well, this time Corey Camper Jr. goes to the line. And the lead is back to double digits. 12 for Camper. Now it's an 11-point game. 57-46, 4.5 to go. Here's Ruffner, and a foul on the Tigers. Jones picks up his 4th. 16 fouls, so still 1 away from the bonus. Tigers bring Carter Allen into the game to replace Jeremiah Jones. West ball, Buccino. Nearly gave it up. McDonald for 3. That one's short. Buccino gets the offensive board. Buccino gets it to drop in. 12 for Buccino. The Wolverines have got it down to 9 again. Quickly to the other end. A driving layup for Carter Allen. He's got 6. Knocked away by Robinson. Buccino off his foot and out of bounds. But it was last touched by Central. I think it went off a shoe of a Tiger player. Wolverines going to get Bailey and Higson back in the game. Do they have another run in them? Can Central fight off what has been a pesky Bentonville West team? This is how they play. They never stop till the clock hits 0. Off the inbound, Buccino off the front of the rim. And we've got a held ball, and West has the arrow, so it'll stay right here. Last week in the regular season finale against Bentonville, their crosstown rival, the Wolverines were still fouling to stop the clock with 1 second to go. Down by 12 or 13 points. And that's just the way that Greg White has built this program here. On toughness. They have Washington comes out of the game. Hudson comes in for Central. West ball on the baseline. Here's Ruffner back to McDonald. A three. Hit the side of the glass. Back out. Buccino fire. Halfway down and out. Now the shots aren't falling for the Wolverines. And we've got a foul staying here against Central. The three-pointers that were falling just a minute ago have started to not drop in for the Wolverines. The foul here is on C.J. Price. It's his second. Dylan Bailey's going to the free throw line here for West. It'll be a 1-and-1. Missed the free throw, tipped up and gathered by Hudson. Hudson doubled in the backcourt and a foul on the Wolverines. So 2 shots here at the other end. Dalton McDonald just got his 4th personal foul. 2 shots here for Kyler Hudson. It was a while ago a 12-2 run by the Wolverines to get them back in the game. Now it is a 11-point lead. The free throw missed there by Hudson. He'll get another one. Hudson has not scored in the second half. He's got 4 points in the game. So make it a 12-point game. And he does. 5 for Hudson. Luke Allen checks in for West. Brendan Honeycutt checks out. 60-48 with 3:38 to go. Here's Allen. McDonald. Got his defender in the air, missed the shot. Rebounded deep under the goal by Robinson. Long outlet pass. Somehow that does not go out of bounds. You talk about a lucky bounce for the Tigers, and now Coach Ross will take a timeout. Kind of a scramble situation, and he wants to talk things over. All right, 3:19 to go, and we'll be back. You're watching the 6A state tournament. We have returned. It is 60-48. It's a 12-point Central lead. They led by, 20, 22 points, I think. They had a big lead. Wolverines went on a 12-2 run to cut into it. They got it down to 8, but now it's back to 12 with 3:19 to go. Harbor and Mount St. Mary in girls action is the next game on the floor here at Hornet Arena. Four days of basketball here in Bryant. Action tomorrow, Friday, and of course Saturday with the semifinals. Winner top 2 teams trying to get to the finals in Hot Springs next weekend. Camper around Buccino. 3 minutes to go. They get it to Hudson, and he scores. Hudson's got 7. Ball out of bounds, knocked away by Price. It'll stay here with the Wolverines. Wolverines are going to make a fire wagon change here with Bailey, McDonald, Higson, and Allen coming in. Buccino remains on the floor. Bailey, three-pointer from straight on. Doesn't go. Buccino trying to keep it in play, but it bounces out of bounds. And it'll be Tiger ball. And the other line's going to come in now. It's like a hockey game. This is Allen. Through all of the traffic. Great wraparound pass down low. We've got a held ball, and this time the Tigers have the alternating possession arrow. 2:29 to go. West bringing Dawson Price back into the game. The freshman, placing Riley Buccino. Gathered by Carter Allen. Central trying to salt this thing away, and there's a foul on Price out front. That'll be his first. Central and Harbor should be a outstanding basketball game if that's the way it's going to go, and if this outcome holds for the next 2:21, that's what the matchup you're going to have tomorrow. Carter Allen making the first of 2 free throws. (15) misses the free throw. Offensive board, Hudson. Hudson tried to fight through 2 men. Knocked out of bounds. It'll stay here with Central. Jeremiah Jones back in the game for Central. It was the 4 seed out of the Central that won the whole thing last year, Northside. Central's dream of an improbable run is still alive, at least for one more day, if this thing holds the way it is. The Wolverines fouling here. Dax Peterson picks up the personal, and Jeremiah Jones goes to the free throw line. Well, always one of the storylines of the state tournament. Seniors who are playing their final game in whatever uniform it may be. You'll see it throughout the week. For the Wolverines, Dylan Bailey, Brendan Honeycutt, Luke Allen, Jonas Hickson, wrapping up their careers in blue and gold here today, unless there is an improbable comeback in the next 2 minutes. Here is Bailey. Screen from Hickson. Bailey, a 3. Got it. Well, 12 for Dylan Bailey. That's his 4th three-pointer of the game. It's 63-51. Wolverines take a timeout. We will take one as well. Stay where you are.
With over 18 years of experience, Vondran Orthodontics specializes in orthodontic treatment that ensures the best care. Visit one of our Central Arkansas locations where we will help you achieve the smile of a lifetime. Vondran Orthodontics, proud supporter of high school athletics.
Whatever happens out there today, remember, you have the Hilton app.
Will the Hilton app help us pick the starters?
Great question. No. But it can help you pick your room from the floor plan.
Can the Hilton app help us score?
Yeah, it's not that kind of thing, but you can score free Wi-Fi.
Can it help us win?
Hey. We're all winners with the Hilton Price Match Guarantee, all right? Man, you guys are adorable. All right, let's go lose this soccer game. Come on. Book with the Hilton app. If you find a lower rate, we match it and give you 25% off that stay. Expect better. Expect Hilton.
Washington Regional Urgent Care is a convenient, cost-effective option to the emergency room. Open late tournament. And on weekends.
Opening round action. Little Rock Central on the doorstep of moving on. The Wolverines with a 3, though, just a moment ago, have cut it to a 12-point game with 1:59 to go. And strange things happen in March. We'll see if we see some stranger things here. Central basically is trying to run the thing out and get out of here with a win and look to Harbor tomorrow. That'll be around 5:30 when that game gets going. Out of the hands, Robinson able to retrieve it. Now they're going to, they try and foul, and Peterson does end up fouling Camper Jr. Peterson gets his second. And Camper will be at the foul line for the Central Tigers. 75 seconds to go in the ballgame. That's the first free throw. The Wolverines bring in a new platoon. One out of two at the free throw line for Camper. So it's a 13-point game with 1:15 on the clock. Bailey. Here's Allen for three. Rattles off the rim, offensive board, Hickson back out. Bailey lost his defender, launches again, rims off. Hickson fighting for the board, but he lost it to Robinson. Under a minute now in the game. And that pass goes into the Central bench, and it'll go back to the Wolverines. Ruffner comes in to replace Allen here for West. And now a foul given up, and Bailey hobbled a bit after that play. He's in some pain. Dylan Bailey, not the way he wants his career to end at West. He got fouled. He's going to the free throw line. He's trying to fight through it here. And the officials have a brief discussion. That's over with. And now Dylan Bailey at the line. This is a 1-and-1. He makes free throw number one. So back to a 12-point game. As usual, the Wolverines competing to the absolute end here. Bailey hits the second free throw. He's got 14 in the game. It's 64-53 should be the total. They put it on the scoreboard wrong. There's a foul, 46.5. Should be 64-53. That's his bookkeeping at this point, really. Ruffner picks up his fourth personal foul. Two shots here for Camper. He's got 14 in the game. Make it 15. $65-53 is the actual score. I think they're getting it corrected over there at the table now. They put the last Dylan Bailey free throw up on the wrong side of the board, and now it's correct, 65-53. I was going to have to keep up with that manually, and that was not going to end well for anybody if that had to happen. Free throw goes in for Camper, 16 for him in the game, 13-point Tiger lead. Jones comes in to replace Carter Allen here for the Tigers. Bailey waiting as long as he can before he touches the ball to start the clock. Over to Ruffner for three. That's good. First points of the second half for Ruffner. It's a 10-point game, and there's a foul with 34 seconds left. Luke Allen picks up his fourth. Jeremiah Jones at the line now for Central to shoot 2. Jones has 13 points. That's the first free throw here. And he got 1 out of 2. 14 for Jones. It's an 11-point game. Bailey. Half a minute to go. He'll fire from distance. Off the front of the rim. Long rebound. McDonald tried to save it, but it's out of bounds to Central. Buccino and McGee come in here for West, along with Dyson at the dead ball. Price will inbound it here for Little Rock Central. Final 20 seconds. Little Rock Central going to move on and face the Harbor Wildcats tomorrow at around 5:30. Wolverine season ends at 10-15 with their 4th straight state tournament appearance. That's it. 67-56, the final score. The Little Rock Central Tigers moving on, keeping dreams of Hot Springs alive, just like the 4-seed out of the Central did last year, the Northside Grizzlies. Our next game will come up here in about 15 minutes or so between Harbor and Mount St. Mary's for some of you. For those of you watching us on the Central and the BWHS app, we're going to sign off for now. I'm Derek Ruskin. Thanks so much for joining us. Thank you to the Wolverine fans for the support throughout the year. And the next time we'll talk on the Wolverine Network, at least I will talk to you, will be in football season coming up in August. Stay tuned for more state tournament here, though, on the AAA app from Mascot Media.